Okay, I heard what you're saying. So would you take a high-functioning man making $50,000 a year?
That wouldn't fit my lifestyle.
So you wouldn't take him?
Not because he makes $50,000.
Why?
Then
Right?
because he makes
Then
$50,000.
So here we are again. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant brought us so much joy, don't you agree? Dr. Cheyenne Bryant got exposed by a married couple on a podcast. I don't know who is responsible for Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's media team or who is her booking agent, because ever since the Paul Pierce interview, she keeps getting exposed on these podcasts. And she's getting exposed and tripped up by very simple questions.
All right, Doc, tell me this. How can a low-value man be high-functioning? That's what I want to know. How can a low-value man be high-functioning? Tell me that.
Hold on, let me drink. Take me a sip.
Yeah,
But
take
no,
a sip, me too.
because no, that does what you just said leads into that question because
When he took it straight, he said, hold on, y'all had your woman talk. We're going to
I'm
take it
going
straight
way
to the
too
news.
long.
Why not?
dang.
Okay. How can a low-value man be high-functioning?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to clear this up.
Okay.
Kevin Samuels used his low value or his term of value as the noun of value, which is morals and values, which I love that too. I loved his term as well, right? Morals and values of a person. I use the value term as an adjective word, which is value in your success, your accolades, your money, your relationships, what you got going on socially, economically. So when I say a man can be low value, that just means that he doesn't make a lot of money. His economic status isn't high. He's not affluent. High functioning just means that this man has emotional intelligence. He has ability to regulate his emotions. He has ability to sit and create resolve with us and not bring in more impairment into our conversation, right? A perfect example of high functioning is what me and your beautiful wife just did.
Yeah.
We had a perception exchange. There's things that she heard me say that she pushed back.
She is talking out of her ass. Kevin Samuels made it very clear what he meant in his statement about high value. And he didn't say that high value was the end all be all. The women that called into his show were putting the value on the high value. They were only prioritizing these men. So he in turn, and this is what a lot of people get twisted about Kevin Samuels and why he talked to women, it's because they kept asking him for the same high value men. Because these women were naturally hypergamous. That's all they talked about. That's all they fixated on. In fact, if you listen to him, he was actually trying to get them to make some different decisions and stop dealing with this top 20%. Start finding some men that were actually on their level.
Back on, but there was never a time where our emotions wouldn't allow us to receive each other.
Right.
Yeah,
And still not have a respectful conversation. And after this, still give a hug and love on each other and have a glass of wine if we wanted to, right?
Yeah.
So again, a low value man is a man who just economically isn't affluent.
Gotcha.
Doesn't make a lot of money, just to put it out there easy. High functioning means this man can have a conversation.
Okay.
This man can regulate his emotions.
Okay.
He can receive a difference in opinion.
Okay.
Right? He is not fleeing or sabotaging the conversation as soon as things don't go his way because his inability to sit in uncomfortable emotions or sit in discomfort when.
This is the problem when you get women trying to define what a man is and men actually trying to conform and put themselves into that box. You get limited by labels like high and low value. Kevin never called any man low value, but Cheyenne Bryant did. And she continues to. She continues to separate, even though she's making certain decisions in her own life, which we're going to see coming up soon. She's going to be caught in a huge contradiction here.
The table isn't turning to him. Just like a high value, low functioning man, which is a lot of men many men who are in power are high value, low functioning. High value meaning what? They got the money. They got the value. They got the home. They got the real estate portfolio. They got the yacht. They can travel, right? They can in their illusion, in their fake fairy tale ideology, can purchase a woman Women can't be bought. That's a whole nother episode.
Oh, some
They
can.
can't be
another
bought. They could be.
episode.
They being bought every day.
Let's talk about that
They
too.
be
They
bought.
being
Let's talk
bought
about
right
that.
They
there.
being bought.
definitely
And
being bought.
and men are getting exactly what they paying for.
And what
Yeah.
when you say that, what you mean?
Yeah.
They getting what they paying for. That's
Like.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
They getting either vagina, an
Yeah.
STD, or a
Yeah.
baby mama.
Okay.
That's it.
Virgina. They're getting Virgina? Is that right?
That's all you buying. You can't buy substance. You can't buy love. You can't buy this.
No.
You can't buy
No,
marriage.
no.
This ain't bought. Okay,
No.
this ain't bought. This is built.
Mm-hmm.
This is built.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
intimacy. This is love. This is
Yeah.
conversation. This is love each other by knowledge of each
Yeah.
other. This can't be bought.
For sure.
You
Yeah.
you have a woman.
well, you can't buy love, but
Okay.
you can buy a woman though. She might not
You
love
can buy a body.
Okay.
There you go.
You can buy a vessel.
A body.
You can have an exchange for a service from a woman, whether it's time, sex, or time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Those aren't substances, right? So you can
I love how she plays these word games with herself. You know, she's doing a rhetorical exercise. Is leaving out the point where she's actually looking for a man that has a certain amount of wealth. You know, like, so what is he getting? Is he purchasing you? Is he purchasing your time and sex and body? Is he purchasing a vessel? So what are those women called? Can we be clear about that? Those women are working women, correct? So you're saying that can be acquired. So then why aren't you talking about that to all these women out here who are seeking that very arrangement, that have that very arrangement? Why is there not an examination of their ability? But no, you're out here talking about broken homes, and you're out here talking about what Cam Newton's doing and Nick Cannon's doing. Of course, when those are the exceptions to the rule because of these guys' earning potential, you bring it up like it's all men that are doing this.
time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Time or sex. Oh, I'm sorry. Those aren't substances, right? So you can buy those. That's called solicitation and prostitution. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you
And
called it.
asked about high functioning and low value.
Yeah.
A high value, low functioning guy has a lot of money. That's value, but he has low functioning behavior. He can't process his emotions. He has a lot of narcissistic characteristics. If the
Okay.
conversation goes in a way that doesn't work for him, guess what? On to the next.
It's a
Or
lot of
he's
men
gonna
like that.
sabotage. Yeah. Or he doesn't want to have this conversation anymore. Or you just not conducive for him.
Okay.
Right? So in that circumstance I just described, that's a man who is more than likely doing what? Buying a woman.
So
Or let
tell
me
me.
say better, buying a body. Because
So-
you can't buy a woman, you're buying a
Buy a
body.
body.
You're buying a body.
So tell me this.
She talks in circles, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, over and over and over again. Like, her rhetoric is, I guess it's designed, her rambling is designed for a podcast because it fills up space. You know, it's not very well thought out. It's not very carefully planned. And this is people's lives she's got in their hands as a life coach. Because we know she's not a therapist, right? But she continues to do this, and like these concepts are half cocked. Like, at least Kevin Samuels took the time to think about he at least took the time to think about it. Not to mention that low functioning term she used is applied in cases of autism. Like, that's what I'm saying. She's misapplying terms that already have a meaning.
Is that something you would prefer?
A woman?
No, I'm
Or me?
speaking to you.
Oh, me. So I love that. So if I had to choose between a high value, low functioning, right? Or high functioning, low value man, I would take the low value, high functioning.
You would?
I have
Oh, you hear that? I want you to note that. She said she'll take the low value, high functioning. So good moral character, but not any money, right? That's what she means. Let's keep track here because she likes to talk fast. She likes to talk fast till she figures out what she's saying in her rainbow Gucci jacket.
Well, yeah, I have to have a man who loves me, supports me, who understands intimacy, not just sex, who can hold a conversation with me, an intellectual conversation, who can be transactional and relational with me, who, when my strong opinion gets strong, he can sit in the discomfort of that. When his strong opinion gets strong, I can sit in that discomfort and still make him dinner. I can still make sure daddy has what he needs in the morning for work.
Gotcha.
I can still make sure that he is well taken care
Would
of.
you
I'm
still
not denying
respect him
him.
like a high value man?
Yes.
Okay.
So at this point in your life,
Now, let me be clear. I didn't say a man who was lazy or broke or didn't work, because low-value men just means they make less money. They're not men that don't work. These men are educated. These men are working. These men are, they're blue-collar men.
So why are you calling them low value? You understand? There's a negative connotation with the term low value. And you know this.
Blue-collar men make six figures. They make
Sure.
six figures.
I mean, it makes six. If I feel if a man makes six figure, I don't really classify him as low
value.
value. Man, you reached a six figure.
So,
Right.
and this is the thing, right?
This is
Low-
very subjective.
There you go.
Yeah.
We agree on that. Low value is subjective.
Okay.
I always say, for me personally, I'm not clocking the dollar amount that my husband makes. It's
Are we talking to the same person? Is this the same Dr. Cheyenne we're talking about? Hold on. She's not clocking this dollar amount? Is that right? Oh, okay. And this is a brand new Cheyenne. This is brand new.
me personally, I'm not clocking the dollar amount that my husband makes. It's what lifestyle can we provide ourselves and our family collectively.
So
It's a lifestyle we can provide, because you don't need a lot of money for certain lifestyles.
Okay, I heard what you're saying. So would you take a high functioning man making $50,000 a year?
That wouldn't fit
Boom.
my lifestyle.
So you wouldn't take him?
Not because he makes 50,000.
Well, why? Okay, I heard what you're saying. So would you take a high functioning man making $50,000 a year?
That wouldn't fit my lifestyle.
So you wouldn't take him?
Not because he makes 50,000.
Well, why?
then
Right?
it's because he makes
It is.
50,000.
It's 'cause he
Hold
make
on.
50 high
Hold on.
functioning.
It's not the judgment of the dollar amount.
What is
it's
it?
because of where I'm at in my lifestyle. So it wouldn't be equally yoked. It wouldn't be yin yang for me. Now, let's just say
So that's the reason, though.
That's the
Dr.
reason.
Cheyenne, because you said you wouldn't take him if he
Stop
made
her.
50,000. It's not about judgment. It's about the fact that you
It's
just
about the,
can't
like,
pay
you
for
can't-
what you need
Yeah.
what
to
I'm
pay
saying
for,
is,
right?
if a woman is in the space where she's making $80,000
Uh-huh.
and this man can add to whatever her lifestyle is, and he makes 50,000, for her that is conducive. I'm not going to say the amount I make, but I do really, really well.
Yeah.
And so if
Okay.
I got with a man who was making $50,000, I would be the breadwinner and I would be taking full care of him, because the lifestyle that I have for myself and my family wouldn't be fair to him, because he would come in and he wouldn't even be able to slightly provide.
That's
that
correct.
would
That's
Total
what I was
sense.
at. It
Makes
makes
total
sense. It
sense.
makes
I
sense.
wouldn't take a man that's making
but what I'm
50,000
saying
either.
is, but it goes further than that, because psychologically, that
No,
would
it doesn't.
impair that man. That would impact that man. I have yet to meet a man who doesn't want to be able to add or provide when he is saying, I'm ready to be a husband and I'm ready to be a father.
So $50,000 a year additional to what you're making is not adding on. It's not providing anything. So you're going to have to take care of him, is what you're saying? That's what I'm saying. Let him talk long enough.
Those men who are family men, not street men, family men, they take pride in providing for their wives. And so if that man can't provide, that is a direct emasculation on its own.
I agree with
Oh,
all
my
Yeah,
that.
God.
totally.
But I'm a little confused because you said it wouldn't be because he makes 50,000, but
Yeah.
that is the reason,
It
right?
is the
No.
That is the reason.
I'm taking accountability and saying it would be because of what I make. It would be because of where I am in my life. So it wouldn't be because you make $50,000, you ain't shit. It would be because of where I am in my
Right.
life, right?
Right.
You just wouldn't be a good fit. I wouldn't be a good fit for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not me, because my thing is, I
too
have
good.
friends who are married who are making a certain amount.
I'm too good for you, is what she's saying, yo. I'm just too good for you. It's not me though. It's you.
I have friends who are married who are making a certain amount, and they are very freaking happy and living a great lifestyle. It's all subjective. And so again, I would never tell a man, let me word it better, because you made 50,000, you can't be with me. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is, because of where I have grown and because of the lifestyle I became accustomed to, I wouldn't be a good fit for
That's
you.
the same thing.
That's the same thing.
It is.
That's what I was
That's
at.
It can be to us because you're not the man
He's
I'm
calling
saying.
her
that.
out.
Okay, I get what
So
you're saying.
for me, because when I'm having a conversation with a man about this, my intention is never to emasculate him or never to make him feel small. So words do matter when it comes to a conversation you're having with someone, when you intentionally are not trying to tell them you ain't good enough, bro.
It's the
Yeah,
same
but what
thing,
if he's
whether
half
you say
he's
it or
half
not.
functioning? He making 50. He make you
Half
feel
functioning.
For
beautiful.
me personally, that is still a great man, but he's not conducive for where I am in my career.
Because he don't make enough
as a
money for
woman.
And
you.
the stupidity of this argument that I've always maintained is that these women can't see the forest for the trees. Like, they don't see the fact that this man making $50,000 can ever be anything more than a man that is making $50,000. It's like, this whole argument goes away entirely. Like, once you say that, and not to mention Dr. Cheyenne Bryant saying she makes so much money and she has a comfortable lifestyle. Well, why aren't you all using that comfortable lifestyle to reinvest in this man to get him to the next level? This is what I'm saying. Why are you rejecting this man simply because of how much he makes now? And I also I really highly question that these women are out here asking every man, hey, how much are you making? Because you'd be surprised. You got some people that are millionaires next door to you, and you have no idea. Because you don't know what wealth looks like. You know what money looks like. You know what flash looks like. Like I said, you getting tricked by chains and a belt buckle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got money, yo. And that's the same dude who lied to you. He pulled up to you in a rented Lambo and just moved in your life. I'm maintaining here, you can make it work with anybody, but I think a lot of our women are materialistic for no reason, including our professionals, our Dr. Cheyenne Bryants of the world. Just simply going off of, I think he makes $50,000, so he's got to be making $50,000. It's ridiculous.
Because he couldn't sustain, and it would in return affect this man.
Be honest, you couldn't respect him. You couldn't
No,
respect
I could
him.
respect him.
You can respect
You
him.
couldn't.
Yes.
Well, then why wouldn't you take him? He make 50, he make you happy.
Because what
Exactly.
happens is psychologically, when that man cannot provide for a woman of my caliber, it affects him. So as he becomes
agree.
emasculated, as his confidence starts to dip, as his self-esteem starts to dip, at that point, a woman starts to lose respect because I can only
This is a high-functioning man who makes $50,000. So he wouldn't have these preconceived notions. You know, and I love how they try to tell us. They try to tell men what we are. And she says it affects him. She's trying to explain how it's going to impact him before it impacts him. You don't know what the hell this man is doing. You don't know how he's going to be impacted by this. And the idea that you think that you do is a pure ego. The fact that you think some man is jealous of you because you make more money than him. Men don't care how much money you make. Let me repeat. There are some men that might qualify things by, oh, this woman makes this much. I mean, unless you a gigolo too, like you might go in there with that idea that you want to get, I want to get Cheyenne Bryant because she got some money. That's the man that's manipulating you. So most men that have a little something, that even that dude with $50,000, if he's got his bases met, he's like, yeah, it might be an increase of lifestyle to be with Cheyenne, but I'm not really crazy about her money. I'm not going to be reliant on her money. I'm going to enjoy the lifestyle or whatever it is, but I'm not going to live my life or select my woman based on how much she goes. I mean, men will pick up a woman at the drive-thru window. You understand what I'm saying? What Patrice O'Neal say? Oh, baby, what you doing in that trash can? Oh, well, why don't you come out? Let me clean you up. Like, this is what I'm saying. And Cheyenne does not know that she's in competition. It doesn't matter. Be a good woman before all this. You're a good woman that makes a lot of money. It's not going to make things better. It's going to make things worse, and it's going to make things harder. And that's probably why you're perceiving it as this man has some type of attitude because you make more money than him. That's the lie of this. Is that somehow men are just out here being bitter because a woman is so popping. You're not popping like that anyway.
emasculated, as his confidence starts to dip, as his self-esteem starts to dip, at that point, a woman starts to lose respect because I can only respect you at the level that you respect yourself. So why would I put a man in a position that is called selfish to me? And to me, that's a little narcissistic of a woman to say, I'm gonna put you in this position, knowing I'm gonna have to have full control, knowing I'm gonna have to take full care of you, and then just say, well, it's gonna affect you mentally, and when it does, I'll just roll on that and maybe either take advantage of your vulnerability or just say, well, I can be the powerhouse. I can always look like the one that's big, the big shot or the big dog of this relationship.
Right.
No, I'm not here to make a man feel small. I'm here to make any man, whether it's my man or a man outside of me, to know he's a king. And he needs to be with the right fit to be kinged because it will affect that man a lot more than it will.
I'm surprised she's been in public this long, being able to say things like that. To be kinged. To be kinged is the process of being put a crown being put on your head, I guess, right?
And he needs to be with the right fit to be kinged because it will affect that man a lot more than it will affect the woman who is choosing him.
Do you
I
want
see
to
it
be
happen
married?
in my office all the time.
And it's not that the woman became disrespectful after getting into the relationship. She's like, well, I make more money than you, so I feel like I should wear the pants in the house. That's not what it is? Oh, it's the men. It's the men that are making the issue. Oh, okay. That's what you see coming into your office all the time.
Well,
Okay, so
Yes.
let me ask you this. Why do you believe you're not married already?
Oh,
Well, I mean, one, I wanted to wait until my career was fully, really to the space it is now. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have kids, for me personally, born in a deficit. They're born in equity, and equity is not just financial things, right, and accolades and things that I can offer surfacely or externally, but I wanted to make sure that
surfacely?
I was in a place where I'm not just choosing a husband, but I'm choosing a father. A lot of women choose husbands, and then they go, he's not a great father. And of course, you don't know if he's good at either until you are in the experience of them. But you can use something called wisdom that can help you choose better. Doesn't mean you're going to choose perfect. And it doesn't mean that I'm exempt from divorce or I'm exempt from any of the things, because I'm not, that come with a marriage or a relationship whatsoever. But yeah, I wanted to wait until I am exactly where I am now. And so this year, I've said on other shows as well that I took my IUD out this year and I am now ready to be married. And I think that if more people did.
Fellas, you ready to be kinged? She took her IUD out for you. Oh, sign it up right now. Cheyenne Bryant at 43 years old. 43 years old, she's ready now to focus and have a family with you. Go ahead. Who's signing up? Who's signing up? Are you ready to be kinged?
To be married. And I think that if more people did it on their terms, I think that marriage would be healthier. Not perfect. Doesn't mean it's without problem. I think that it would be a happier marriage because you're doing it from a place of, I now as a woman or as a man, I'm ready. And I feel like I have the things I want to offer my partner, not what can I get from you.
Okay.
I want to get married because I'm lonely. I want to get married because, I need economic help here. I want to get married because I want to have someone looks good on my arm. Those aren't reasons to get married. I now feel like I have the things I want to offer my husband, not just, what I had in the past, which would have been good enough because I was engaged, twice. But
wait a minute. You're waiting to get married to offer the things you have, right? Would you say you're well off, right? So why does it matter how much the man makes? Why can't you figure out how to work with somebody? What if the perfect man walks up to you right now, Cheyenne, and he's not making anything? Are you ready to do that in your 1 year? Because you're running out of time, really, because you said that about 4 months ago now. That you took that IUD out. Well, I don't know, 3 months ago, about 3 months ago. So the clock is ticking here. But what are you going to do when you're approached with that, man?
I want to have someone looks good on my arm. Those aren't reasons to get married.
Those are all the things you want, though.
Feel like I have the things I want to offer my husband, not just, what I had in the past, which would have been good enough because I was engaged, twice. But for me, I want to be able to be like, listen, I did all this work, baby, not just for me, but I had my husband in mind. I did this entire time that I was building my career, that I was building, my family, which is my mother and my brothers and my siblings. I was building my character. I was building my way of being of service to my husband, and I was building my attitude of gratitude. I was fixing my abandonment. I was fixing the internal things that I felt would cause impairment through experience of other relationships I've been in. I was fixing knowing when to shut the hell up and allow him to just be a man. I was fixing my emotional intelligence. And so if people would work on themselves first, the relationship won't be perfect, but it'll damn sure be mature. It'll be emotionally intelligent, and it'll be a lot better than the relationships and marriages that are in my office and that I see everybody put a mask on about.
Okay.
Anyway, you check out the rest of it on Love and Fly-ish channel. Go over there and give them a listen if you can. Go over there and check out the rest of the interview. Anyway, that's about enough for Cheyenne, man. Cheyenne is, I don't even know what she is. Like, I would say even, I can't compare her to Dr. Umar because Dr. Umar actually every once in a while says something very profound. Like, he actually would get to a place that he had some ideas. His ideas are structured and he thinks logically, but this kind of fly by night going whichever way, like, hey, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. But she's all over the place. Anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and hype this video after you like it. That's the new feature we got here on YouTube that helps this video get out to a wider audience. Make sure you hit that. Anyway, this is Faucette Media.